Just to follow up on that, I'd like you to talk if you could talk a little bit more about the work of Operation Ceasefire and the idea of that as an example of ways in which local governments could be spending money, to help communities develop rather than to lock up the residents from those communities.
Absolutely. Now I'm the supervisor for my branch, and the first thing I did in educating my workers is that we don't talk down to any of the guys that we talk to. I don't call them gang bangers or anything like this here. In fact, I refer to them as Group A, Group B. Now that takes some of the sting out of gang. We let them know that we're not there to govern them or anything else. We're there to try and facilitate the peace. We facilitate the peace by saying, look, if you, Group A, is macho and you don't want to talk to Group B, then let us talk to Group B for you. Let's find out what the problems are between Group A and Group B, and let's get to a meeting place where we can resolve this matter. We create a safe zone for them. We let Group A and Group B know that, look, we're going to bring you to the table if it's agreeable by you. And if it is agreeable by you, I lay down some ground rules. One, you're not bringing none of your bodyguards in. It's just the leaders. And when you come in, it's going to be my crew that's going to shake you down, just to make sure no weapons or anything. We have respect. If Group A is talking, Group B going to be quiet. Group B talking, Group A going to be quiet. We're not cursing nobody out, and we're trying to get to the problem. Now, once we can resolve that, the gunfire, now we get into the social area. Okay, what can we do for you, Group A, Group B? What do you need? Do you have ID? If you don't have any ID, do you know that you can go to jail for 72 hours? So let us get you some ID. If you don't have ID, do you have a GED? If you don't have a GED, let us sign you up at a school where you can start getting your GED. We don't have jobs available to us to give them that's high paying, but things like KFC, McDonald's, things of this nature here, we have brokered a deal with them to help high-risk youths get a job. And these are things that we're doing to try and show them that there is a better way besides dope, sticking up, breaking into somebody's house, because all three of them things there eventually is going to be a downfall for you in some form or another. And if you're taking from somebody else, that person works. They don't want to be anything taken from them. So please, anything we can do to facilitate the peace and to get you on your feet, that's what we're about. That's what we try and do consistently. Like I say, we're out there in the gangways and the alleys where Group A or Group B might hang out at. The police ain't going there. They ain't going there, but we're there. In fact, 2 months ago, I got my jaw broke. I was in the process of breaking up a fight between Group A and Group B. I shouldn't have intervened like I did, but nevertheless, I'm passionate about anything I do. And in trying to break it up, the guy I thought bottle was supposed to break. This mother hit me. I mean, he didn't hit me. He threw the bottle to hit the other guy, but the bottle hit me. And it hit me and broke my doggone jaw up here. And the break was so far up that they had to cut me up under here and open all this up and put a plate, a little bitty small plate there. But those are some of the hazards that you have to deal with. But nevertheless, afterwards, it gave me more respect with the guys that we were fighting, and they understood that. And now, because of the injury, and they were so apologetic about it, is that they have totally stood down now. They're not shooting anything else. So I like to say that I took a wound for the cause, But those are the things I have to do.
We are officially out of time, and I want to thank you so much for ending with there is a better way.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
And so anyone who needs to leave, please do. Mr. Ammons is going to give us some information about ways you can get involved locally.
Just quickly, CU Citizens for Peace and Justice meets every Saturday at 4 p.m. at the Independent Media Center, 202 South Broadway in Urbana. 202 South Broadway in Urbana. We refer to it as the old post office building. It's still the post office building. Every Saturday at 4 p.m. Please come and get involved. And we have a sign-up sheet for anyone who would like to get involved in the No More Jails campaign. Thank you so much. Tonight, 6 o'clock, Mr. Cannon will be at the Independent Media Center having another talk. So if you want to come back, hear a little bit more, get involved, ask some more questions. Tonight, 6 o'clock, 202 South Broadway.